Welcome back everyone to another mod showcase, and today we're going to be doing a review for Nether Chested. And I'm going to go ahead and read the overview just to see what this mod is capable of. So let me just scroll to the about, and it says Nether Chested adds a very unique new chest. Not only has this single chest has many slots as a full double chest, but it can also store way more items in each slot. Every slot can hold up to 8 times as many items as normal of every stackable item. So where any other inventory just stores 64 items in a slot, your new nether chest can store a total of 512 items in one slot, which is very insane. And it says, additionally, install the sticks mod by Frankie to reduce lag from item entities spawned on breaking a nether chest with many items inside, allowing you to safely increase the stack size multiplier in the configuration if desired. Which is very interesting. So this mod is configurable, meaning you can even make it hold even more slots than just 512, or probably even more. That's how crazy it is. So now that we have read the overview, we're going to go ahead to the nether. And I have actually found this ruined portal just by looking for it. And I think this is a good one yet, because normally I just do stuff in the overworld. But this time we're going to go into the nether. So we're just going to get teleported to a whole nother dimension to look at a new chest variant. So we have set up these stairs that takes us right towards the showcase. And what we have in front of us is the nether chest. So you can see that it does sound like a whatchamacallit? I kind of forgot what those chests is called. Ender pearl chests? That's so crazy. It's been a very long time I have actually used a ender chest. Like, it's been that long. But anyways, so this is the nether chest, and it says allows for storing way more items in a single slot than any other inventory. And if you want to know the recipe, it's going to vary from mod pack to mod pack, but all this requires is a chest, nether bricks, and 4 netherite scrap. It kind of sounds affordable, and you can probably ditch the double chests with regular chests, like this one. So I'm going to show you guys what happens if you put these items in a chest. So you can see that there's like a lot of stuff here, which is like stacks of 64. But in this mod, it lets you put up 8 times as many items in one slot. So we're going to try out the iron ingots. And I do have some slight allergies. I forgot to give the disclaimer for that one. So I do have allergies. So if we just put a stack of iron, you would think it's going to be normal. But guess what? You can actually stack it. And the maximum is 512 by default, but you can always configure it. So we're going to try for diamonds, and we're going to try for eggs. So for diamonds, it's going to be the same, just like this. And for eggs, I would just say the maximum is 128. So it will only go up based on their respective properties. So if you have a stack of like 16 ender pearls, and there's only 8 slots, it can only start up to 128 ender pearls. And I think this is a reason why they said install the other mod called the stacks mod. So it's just in case a creeper or some mob blows this up and then all your contents just get scattered all over the place. It will probably suck. And I believe this chest is also fireproof since it is made out of nether brick and netherite scrap, which may be a lot better than using this chest that can just burn if you actually place down a flint and steel or just start a fire. So I would just say this mod is very beneficial for storage. And this is like another storage mod that I had to showcase. Because, hey, there's just tons of mods out here. But this one is very interesting. And let me try if we can make a double chest out of this. No. So it can only be stored, single, not double. And I think I recommend getting a pickaxe if you want to remove this. Because you don't want to accidentally break the chest and then you wind up losing it. But I think for scientific reasons, I'm just going to see if we could claim the chest if it's broken by hand. Is it going to drop? Let's see. Oh, it does break. That's kind of cool, but that gives enough time just for you to take action if somebody does try to grief your stuff. If you don't have a pickaxe, you're going to probably take like a whole 2 minutes just to break that. But I think that is going to conclude for the showcase for Nether Chested because it adds new chests or a particular chest in Minecraft, and it can only be crafted through bricks and netherite scrap. But if you guys find this showcase helpful in some way, then I'm very thankful. And I do have allergies, and I didn't know that it was going to be that bad. But everything's going to be provided in the description if you guys want to go check out the mod and also install the appropriate mods for it to work, because it has other things there too. And I also want to see who made this mod. Let's see who made this. It's made by Foos. It's made by Foos. It's kind of like you're saying fuss or fuzz, but it's Foos. So I gotta thank him for making chests a lot more manageable, because, yeah, a lot of farms, a lot of stuff. That's pretty much all I can elaborate for that. I also do want to read that there's another credit to a credit. It says, thanks a lot to the Cadaverous Queen for the original idea for this mod with their old Nether Chest mod. So is this like the precursor to it? I'm not sure if I'm using like the right words, but it seems like they also made the Nether Chest before for 1.12.2. So it's that retroactive respect. Alright, if that's the case, I'll just give credit to both sources. Yeah, that's fair, because they took the idea and then they import the idea. Yeah, I think that's fair. But anyways, I hope you guys find this showcase helpful in every way. And until then, I'm going to do another showcase, or maybe do some research to another mod. I don't know what mod it's going to be. It's going to be very unpredictable, but I was going to find something to showcase. But until then, see you guys next time, and goodbye.